best part of being an animator is seeing just how much creativity is in their little minds and like how they put it to use. Like whenever we want to say do a service activity, the things they come up with, like how that would cross my mind. But just like, and then their ingenuity to like do things, I'm just like, I wasn't like that. That's cool.
So it's exciting.
It's exciting.
Great, thank you. Lifestyle, what do you enjoy about being an animator?
I think the most I enjoy is having new friends. I mean, being friends with my junior youth is you're making new connections and you're making further new connections, and you know that a generation is coming out of these connections, the friends you make, and knowing that they're gonna one day grow up and take over and become animators themselves. So the progress of seeing the continuity in what they become.
Monica, can you say again what you had said? We missed your thoughts.
I just think that what I like most about animating is seeing like the light bulbs go off in their heads and witnessing the change and seeing them. You're going to watch them mature because they're at such a crucial age. So you're literally watching them grow up, and I think that's the most rewarding part.
What kind of change is it that you are able to witness in the junior youth programs?
Well, last year when I was animating, a bunch of my students turned 11, and I watched, I don't know, it's silly to say it's with age, but like really at that age, I was teaching them really difficult concepts, and all of a sudden they understood it, and they were able to give me examples without me saying anything, and that was like a big deal for me. Or when they're going to school and they're saying, oh, like this scenario happened, and I knew exactly how to deal with it. That's like a really big part of the purpose of the group.
Like what kind of a scenario would they be facing that now they think they've handled better?
Well, you know, something I was shocked, actually, one time my junior youth group was telling me how even in like 4th and 5th grade, the younger ones are faced with a lot of their friends being atheists. And I was just like, wow, because no one was ever an atheist, for me at least, until like 9th, 10th grade. No one ever talked about these things. And so their friends were talking about how they don't believe in God, they're going against their parents, like they don't think that they should follow the rules of their parents anymore and all this. And my students were able to identify why that was wrong, and they were talking about how happy they are that they have a sense of morality and they have like animators who come and help them. So I don't know, that was a big issue for me.
Great, thank you. Okay, we're editing as we go. Savannah. Savannah, what was your experience of being an animator?
Well, she kind of took mine, but other than that, it was kind of like the community service that we did, like going around, like helping out the community, making it better, and then going across the Spring Valley. Like we did a couple in, where is that?
We went all over.
We did a lot of stuff. Like we went to Lake Mead once, and then we just did a lot of stuff around the community, like getting other people involved. We went to actually your apartment complex, and we helped with yours. And I don't know, it's just it's nice seeing the community that you live in go from something and then making it grow larger and better. So, yeah.
Can you say what kind of service you actually did in his neighborhood?
We taught a children's class with him a couple times, and then we went around the neighborhood and cleaned up the trash, and we taught them kind of the morality of what we were doing and why it was better. And then we went around to each individual apartment house, and we tried to get more kids to come. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Being responsible for your.
What's your experience been like?
I think the most positive outcome from the junior youth classes are the discussions and conversations that stem from the sequence of books that you're taking. Because I think it gives the students an opportunity or a platform to talk about topics that they wouldn't necessarily talk about, say, at school or any other situation. But then you truly find out, like what a lot of the other people were saying is that they have this innate ability to discuss these topics and topics that are pertinent to them and important to them. And then hearing what they have to say and the issues that reflect their generation and what they're going through, and then having some sort of spiritual guidance in that really empowers them and the animators as well. It's a reciprocal relationship. They're getting a lot out of it, but you're getting just as much as they're getting out of it through that conversation.
Thank you. Okay, I can answer that one because I'm hoping.
Well, okay, so.
Oh, okay.
How would you see the LSA as being a good support for the youth coming back from these conferences?
Okay. Right now, the service that the Baha'i youth are going to be empowered to offer to the community is the most important service and action in the Baha'i world. And so I think the spiritual assemblies and the institutions of the faith are going to invest all their resources, all their support, provide them whatever they may need in order to fulfill their plans. And those plans will be, I'm guessing at this point, some of the core activities that have to do with children's classes, the junior youth groups like the girls and others have been talking about, and opening this up to the entire community, not just Baha'is, but offering service and trying to make the world a better place. So all the resources will be in the junior youth group that you'd like to share with other kids so that they might have a sense of what you are doing and might enjoy participating.
Well, I get to be with my friends and we learn about the book, and it's just some parts of the book get me into it. It's hard to explain.
Okay.
I'm trying to find words to put it in. When I go there, it really motivates me to like do more service and what's that word? I'm just trying to get more into the religion. Like I remember we were reading Dawnbreakers, and it got me into the history of the Baha'i faith, even though I didn't start yet. I want to like just push myself to do more, get more into the faith.
So Nate,
Yes.
you've been a junior youth animator. You've been a junior youth. You've been a youth.
Yes.
What do you think of the experience of the junior youth programs and youth programs that you're going to be or the kids are going to be discussing at the Phoenix conference?
Well, I think a lot of times youth have a great desire to do something good, and sometimes not really have a clear idea of what to do. So I think it'd be a really great thing to be a part of a program that kind of channels that energy, that helps people understand like we are empowered and we do have a role in society and we can make a change. And so that's one of the things that I'm really excited for the animators and the participants to be able to do in a junior youth group.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so Ellen, as a mother of one of the wonderful youth that are going to the conference, what are you looking forward to her experiencing there?
I am looking forward to her being lit on fire and be part of changing this world for the better. We are at crisis level within our societies, and to empower the youth, the ones that have the most energy, the most creative flows, the most collective thoughts, to empower them to be that change and to change communities into distinctive communities. I can't wait for them to all be lit on fire.
Okay, just be filming all these silly kids. Not kids. So where are you guys going?
Phoenix
Youth Conference.